to 7. I gotta take the laundry. I gotta go get makeup. Easiest way to get those clothes down the stairs. That's a lawnmower. And it's not the kamikaze, it's a different sound. I'm Jeanette Spangler. I have been not notified of any opportunity to participate in any investigation that would involve me or my son today or any other day, including just now. Roland got a phone call in Roland's room. Or Roland was alone, which he engaged in for about 10 minutes, after which time, after he finished his call, he yawned as though he was having an orgasm. And then the kamikaze flew by, loud and low. I didn't get but the tail end of it. On tape, but suffice to say, I have not been informed of any searches or monitoring. I've never consented to such, and have never given anybody any reason to think I consent to such. I don't receive supervision from anyone. I alone supervise myself and my son Jacob. I've never authorized anyone to act as my representative in financial matters or legal matters to represent me or my son. I've never waived my constitutional rights, and I demand a search warrant, and I demand the right to testify, which I have as an American citizen. So, this is a game of lies. Who's the best liar? That's what it looks like. Okay. Spangler J, 310. Okay. Backing up the street all the way. Wow. Still going all the way back to the intersection. Wow. I gave Roland $10 today for a pack of cigarettes and put in the gas tank. And this is how much gas was in the tank this morning, so he said he put the rest of $7 into the tank. I don't think he did, because that would have popped it way up over half, closer to 3/4. But hey, what do I know? All he does is lie to me anyway, and does it with a smile. I'm so sick of being lied to. I'm so sick of people playing games with me, like in that training class I had today. That woman, she kept giggling on her phone and sitting at her desk and just giggling and laughing and giggling and laughing. And she'd get up and be completely silent and walk out of the room. And, you know, and me and the other guy were sitting there taking tests and stuff. You know, anybody knows you don't do that when somebody's taking a test. And she did that several times. And she walked up the hallway. You could hear her footsteps because she's wearing high heels. So it was very distracting. Heavy traffic. That guy's a dope dealer. I see him. I saw him one time at Sonic in that car that right there, unless I'm mistaken. And it's another black guy that drives a car that looks just like his. But there were some teenagers, really young-looking kids in a nice little car, and he drove up and parked at Sonic, and then one of the kids jumped out and went and jumped into his car, and you know, then he jumped back out again just a couple minutes later, you know, and got back into the car with all the other kids. So that's what it looked like, but hey, it could have been anything else, right? A million different things it could have been, you know. So let's see, here's the little kid. And the straight guys, it's the car you're supposed to move. So, anyhow, I've got to get on this website because Miss Neal said she couldn't do it or something. I don't know. But when I called them, they said it wasn't a website. They could call this number, put in, you know, my employer ID number and my Social Security number, and then she could verify. They would verify my employment date. So, and they do have a website where you can do it also. She said she couldn't navigate the website. So, anyway, I'm on Easy Street, heading up right here at East Stoner Avenue, trying to get around that busy corner there. But that's what it looks like. Roland does these little phone calls, and then as soon as he finishes them, Kamikaze will drop out of the sky and do the loud pass. Do the same thing right when Roland gets home. I don't know, one of his little tweens are always standing right there on the side of the road. Must be some designated place for them to meet or get picked up after school or something. So they were about to cross the road before I drove by. Oh, God. I would love to know what I'm supposed to do, and I've asked Roland to tell me. I've asked him, what's going on, Roland? You know, what's up with these planes passing when you know, when all this, what is all this, or these aircraft passing this way? He won't tell me. You know, he refuses to, and he's not ever going to. And the whole assumption is, well, that I know. She knows what she's supposed to do. She knows. No, I don't know. Somebody will tell me. And it's always the same game. Phone call that lasts for 5 or 10 minutes, and then the kamikaze drops, and that's supposed to be, something. It's the same thing with the escort for Ronnie and Pat, and then the woman who lives downstairs gets the escort too. When she leaves, and she'll walk out to her car holding the phone up to her and not talking on it. Actually walk backwards to her vehicle to do that. So if Jake and I are outside, she doesn't have to look at me. Roland wanted to leave the Sentra unlocked. He said, since you're about to leave, and I'd already told him no, I'm like, I've got to go upstairs. He said, well, you're just going to leave in a few minutes. I'll just leave it. No. Anybody can walk up and access your vehicle, and I'm really suspicious about Ronnie and that green SUV that he's got over there, because I've seen people walk up to it and reach their hand up under the, they'll reach up under the, I saw one lady do it, reach up under the tire wheel. It's only $3.19. So let's see. Oh, man. Hey, Mr. Bowe. Hi, what you been up to?
Just working like a Hebrew slave.
Well, I guess so. I always see you out here.
Yeah, I leave here and go to the strip there every day.
Oh, you work there too?
Yeah, I do strip.
Yeah. You know what? I applied to be a sub here. Miss Johnson had never called me. Does she have enough subs?
You need some sometimes.
Yeah, I'll have to check with her again because I already applied and they already hired me.
Okay, well,
No.
I'll make sure I remind her too.
Oh, thanks. There's Mr. Zero. Let me get this window up. That woman there's a snitch from that damn church group that worked us over at the Hamilton. That woman in that green jacket there with the brown pants. She's a music teacher. Oh my God, the things she said to me. Oh my God. If people knew. I guess we all have our moments, don't we? I told her a guy that was a fugitive pedophile and said he had had an accident and couldn't remember anything, and that he couldn't remember the numbers, or he didn't have the phone numbers of any of the people that he said he grew up with in Dallas. I said, you think maybe he's a fugitive? And she said, oh, no, Bobby, no, he's harmless. They showed up at the Hamilton one day and arrested him. He had raped a little girl. So, I was right, and she was playing snitch games with me, and they were throwing Bobby at me, and Jake. He'd stand in the kitchen when I was cooking dinner for me and Jake and just stare at us, and he left a copy of Moby Dick for Jake when he was in 3rd grade. Excuse me, 2nd. What are you doing, Jake?
Did you go that training trip?
Yeah, I did. I only got 4 hours in, and I was, there from 9 to 1.
Soccer.
Right. And then.
Did I pay you for that 4 hours?
Yep. And they pay me once a week, and they gave me my own pay card that they will put my paychecks on, so I won't have to worry about cashing a check. It's white. It's a white visa. What is taking so long with this car up here?
It isn't there yet. What's wrong with the black piece? Why don't you put white?
Oh, I guess they just thought that was the prettiest color. Maybe it was the cheapest. I don't know. Let's see, where is it? It's not in here. I'll put it over on this side, yeah. That's it. I have to call that number to activate it.
Well, I'd say odds version.
Well, that's what you have to do to use the card. You have to call them and activate it.
Call me up.
Well, I won't get any money on it till next week, but I'll call them and activate it. Whoops, try not to run over the football coach, basketball coach, whatever kind of coach he is. How is the man, and how is class?
I don't know. We don't get to see until Thursday.
Really?
And I was late this morning.
You were?
Yeah.
Did you get a tardy?
No, but I didn't get done until we were doing class started.
Oh.
And all because I have an exam shower.
Yeah. Well, you needed one, Jake. This is true. 3:25. Monday, November 17th, 2014.